Welcome back to the World Trade Webcast. This week, we've been discussing the World Trade Report 2014, released in October by the World Trade Organization. Today, we're going to discuss increased synchronization and globalization of macroeconomic shocks. According to the WTO report, in 2008, despite suffering the greatest economic downturn since the 1930s, the world did not see a repeat of the wholesale protectionism which had marked that previous era. Among other explanations, the existence of a set of multilateral trade rules was a major reason for this. Macroeconomic volatility is damaging for development because it can reduce economic growth and unfavorably affect the distribution of income. Developing countries as a group exhibit more macroeconomic volatility than developed countries. The principal, but not the only channel through which volatility cuts growth, is by lowering the pace of capital accumulation because it makes the returns on investment in human and physical capital more uncertain. The sources of volatility in developing countries can be broken down into domestic factors, such as economic structure, and external factors, such as the openness of a country and its integration with the global economy. Trade may be a transmitter of shocks, but it's also a source of diversification. Countries with closer trade links tend to have more tightly correlated business cycles, suggesting that trade acts as a transmission mechanism of country-specific shocks. That said, trade openness also can reduce volatility. If shocks are largely domestic in nature, trade becomes a source of diversification. Similarly, when a country has multiple trading partners, a domestic recession or a recession in any one of its trading partners translates into a smaller demand shock for its producers than when trade links are limited. The 2008-2009 trade collapse and recovery revealed the dependency of developing and emerging economies on cyclical developments originating in large developed economies. The synchronization of downswings and upswings across the world illustrated the strong interconnectedness of the economies through trade and financial links. In particular, the role of supply chains in the propagation of shocks and the drying up of trade finance. That's all the time we have today. For more information, please review the WTO's report. And please join us next week as we talk with Garrett Workman about a new report from the Atlantic Council on the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. And for our latest schedule of upcoming episodes, subscribe to us with any of the links below and bookmark this page. All of our previous webcasts can be found at thinkglobal.com/webcast. And thanks for watching.